Bismack Biyombo was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo. As a young boy, he didn't even have shoes, but he had a fierce determination to play basketball. He traveled to a different country at the age of 16 just to find a coach, sleeping on the floor and working incredibly hard. His relentless rebounding and shot blocking eventually caught the attention of scouts, and he was drafted into the NBA. Bismack never forgot the struggles of his childhood. He knew that education and health were the keys to a better future for his people. He donated his entire NBA salary for a whole year to build a hospital in his homeland. He also built schools and indoor basketball courts so children could learn and play safely. During global health crises, he bought thousands of medical masks and supplies for doctors in the Congo. Bismack Biyombo teaches us that no matter how far you travel or how successful you become, you must always protect and build up the community that raised you. Ousmane Dembélé grew up in Évreux, France, in a family with deep roots in Mali, Senegal, and Mauritania. As a young boy, Ousmane was small and skinny, but he had something magical. He could dribble the football equally well with both his left and right feet. Defenders were completely confused by his dazzling tricks. Even though some people doubted him because of his size, his family always supported his passion. Ousmane's magical feat took him to the biggest clubs in the world, like Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, and he became a World Cup champion. But Ousmane never forgot the beautiful countries of his ancestors. He frequently visits West Africa, supporting local projects and quietly helping to build schools in Mauritania. He uses his joyful spirit to bring people together, regardless of where they are from. Ousmane Dembélé teaches us that our unique talents can be like magic, and when we use that magic to spread joy and help others, we can change the world. Luol Deng was born in South Sudan, a country torn apart by a terrible civil war. To stay safe, his family had to flee their home and become refugees, eventually settling in London, England. It was hard adjusting to a new, cold country, but Luol found joy on the basketball court. He was incredibly talented and hardworking, eventually earning a spot in the NBA where he became a two-time All-Star. Luol never forgot his beautiful homeland and the people who were left behind. He used his fame and millions of dollars to build the Luol Deng Foundation. He built schools, provided clean drinking water, and created basketball camps across Africa to give kids a safe place to play and learn. When South Sudan became an independent country, Luol dedicated his life to building their national basketball team from scratch, paying for their travel and equipment out of his own pocket. Because of him, South Sudan proudly qualified for the Olympics. Luol Deng teaches us that no matter how far you are forced to run, you can always return to build a brighter future for your people. Didier Drogba was born in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, and moved to France when he was just a little boy. Life in a new country was difficult. He missed his family, faced discrimination, and had to work twice as hard to prove himself on the football pitch. But Didier possessed incredible strength, both in his body and his heart. He became a legendary striker for Chelsea Football Club, winning many trophies and bringing immense joy to fans around the world. However, Didier never forgot his home. When a terrible civil war divided Ivory Coast, Didier did something no one expected. After a crucial football match that qualified his country for the World Cup, he took a microphone, fell to his knees with his teammates, and begged the fighting groups to put down their weapons. And guess what? They listened, and a ceasefire was declared. Didier also used his millions to build schools and a brand new hospital in his country to care for the sick. Didier Drogba teaches us that sports can be a powerful tool for peace, and that heroes are measured by how many lives they save. Growing up in Yaoundé, Cameroon, Joel Embiid loved playing volleyball and football. He didn't even touch a basketball until he was 15 years old. Inspired by an NBA game he saw on TV, he decided to try it out. Soon, he traveled all the way to America, leaving his family behind. He didn't speak much English and felt very lonely. Even worse, right when he was drafted into the NBA, he suffered terrible foot injuries that forced him to sit out for 2 whole years. People said his career was over before it began. But Joel trusted the process. He worked relentlessly to heal and improve his skills. When he finally stepped onto the court, he was unstoppable. He became one of the most dominant basketball players in the world and won the NBA Most Valuable Player (MVP) award. Remembering his beloved brother who tragically passed away, Joel donates millions of dollars to build orphanages and sports facilities in Cameroon, giving hope to kids who face tough times. Joel Embiid teaches us that with patience, resilience, and faith in the process, we can overcome any obstacle.